Hey bestie, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to create a vision board with you folks so that we can get our lives together, for 2025 because this year has been crazy. And sometimes I feel like I have too many tabs open up in my brain that I just need a clear goal or a couple of clear goals to kind of see where I'm going. And this vision board, the inspiration that I'm getting from this vision board is a mixture between things that are realistic, things that are a little bit delulu, and just like get them into a nice place. And I'm really excited to share this journey with you folks, and I'm really interested to see how it turns out. Also, I wanted to do some check-ins later on and see how my vision board actually comes into fruition, because the universe is crazy. Everything happens at the right time, at the right place, based on your individual path. So everything happens for a reason, and I truly believe in that, because even if you want something so bad, if that's not what's meant for you, you're not going to get it. You're probably going to get something way better. And I've seen this multiple times throughout my life. So if I can think and dream about what my ideal life will be and put it on paper and see it every single day, my mindset's just gonna be wired. I want the way I move and the way that I react in the world to be associated with my dream self. And I think this will be the first step that will bring me there. And I'm really excited to bring you folks along for the journey. And I hope that this brings you folks some inspiration. And if this is something that you're interested, don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for the video. I absolutely love vision boards. They help me organize my life, keep me focused on what matters, and allows me to focus more on gratitude and what I already have, and clarity and where I want to go. I wanted mine to not only inspire growth, but to remind me how far I've actually come throughout my journey. First thing that I did was gather images, and the best place that I found had the cutest pictures and the most aesthetic pictures was Pinterest, because it's essentially a search engine. I basically typed what I wanted and created boards from each area, whether it be inner growth, health, business, my romantic life, and gratitude. I curated images that really resonated with me, whether they be quotes, visuals, lifestyles, and save them. After I picked out the images that I liked, I literally spent hours just looking at pictures and saving them. And then once I saved them to a whole new album, I looked at each one and really picked out the ones that really resonated with me. I really liked the aesthetic of what these photos embodied, and then I also really liked the quotes, and so I saved those. And I actually, once I got those photos that I really liked, that really stood out to me, I went into my silhouette application, where, because I make stickers and stuff, I actually went and organized the photos based on those 4 different areas, which was my external body, which is my health and lifestyle aspect, and then my inner growth area, my romantic relationship, as well as my business, and pasted those onto the silhouette application, and I organized them. And once that was done, I laid them out and I printed them, and then I used my silhouette cutter to go ahead and cut it out for me, so I didn't have to actually manually do it. My silhouette did everything for me, which was awesome. After I prepped the photos, I went ahead and I grabbed random toy box, because I didn't have any boards and I wanted to do it tonight, and I wanted to just get it done. Basically, I didn't want to go and buy stuff, drink boxes, and I cut them and I used them as my board. And then I used the scrapbook glue, which came in like a whiteout thing, and I used those cutouts and organized them into how I wanted them to look like, as well as the focal points. Finally, I hung the cardboard cutouts on my wall in my room right above my workspace, so I can have my vision board on display and I see it every single day when I wake up, get ready for work when I come back home. Now, as a daily practice, so every morning or every night, spend at least a minute or so focusing on each section, and really visualize it and feel gratitude where you currently are now, and reinforce your intention. Feel as though you're watching a movie, but you are the main character and you're putting yourself into your dream board or your vision board, and your dreams are actually coming true. So why does it work? Love affirmations just helps me rewire my subconscious mind. At least my brain really likes to focus on the negative things sometimes. So if I actively say it in my head or out loud, my brain actually rewires. And that's kind of how I look at vision boards as well. And I use these affirmations to feel as though it actually happened and that I am actually that person and that girl. And it helps me rewire my mindset towards my goals and my higher self and who I want to be and live as her. All right, bestie, thank you all so much for watching and staying tuned and watching me create the first step in creating my dream life. And hopefully, this brings some inspiration for you folks to go ahead and kind of, I guess, get inspired or create your own vision board. And if that is something that you're interested in or you're thinking about doing it, I'm all for it. I think you definitely should because it has helped me in the past and I'm hoping that it will help me in the present and in the future. So if that is something that you are planning on doing, I would very much love to hear or read because we can't really talk. But I would very much like to know what your goals are. Go ahead and leave it down in the description down below. I would love to chat with you folks and see what your actual visions are for 2025. I think that will be very interesting. And then we can do that check in a couple of months and see where we're at, or maybe we just need to readjust. Maybe our goals change, or maybe something even better happened. You just never know. And I think it's just such a fun little project to understand your why and get inspired and just fulfill your passions or something that you were interested in and you just never got around to it because the world, society, everyone else telling you how you should live your life. Because girl, same. If I didn't have to adult, I would be doing so many things right now. I would be living my best life, but we can't because we got bills to pay, we got responsibilities. But this vision board is just something that's a little bit that's fun, and it's something that you can see and it's something that you can actively think about in your mind, and then you can go ahead and move throughout your daily life based on the ideal self that you want to become. And that is the whole purpose of this vision board. And I'm just really excited that you got to see my journey along, that we got to do this together. But if this is something that you like, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help me in growing this YouTube channel and making sure that I'm doing the right type of thing and the right kind of content for you folks. And just trying to get our life together. I mean, that's all that we can do is just do our best. Anyways, we're all just doing a great job, The negative thoughts, don't think about them. You're alive, you're breathing, that's your purpose. Just living, and following your dreams and doing what feels right for you. So anyways, I hope that this video brought you folks some inspiration. I will be trying to post weekly videos. I will try my very best to keep up with these weekly videos. I like it. I can see that my channel is growing and I'm really excited. It's one of my goals. I'm really excited to see where it goes throughout this year. I do want to stay consistent. It's always been one of my dreams since I was in high school, and I graduated high school in 2015. So it's been a couple years in the making, but I feel like now I'm in a really good place to document my journey for business and just a girl in her 20s just trying to figure out life. Anyways, thank you all for staying tuned. Bye.